both are seeing this message. The fight's not over yet.
I wonder where Ivan is. I'm not sure. The last time we saw him was when the lab blew up.
Abbott Agliar and Dartha Blade, two subjects who are the Dark Prince.
Hey, do you know him?
Yeah, they're the one. Remember how I disappeared? You go to capture me and then let me go.
Alright.
Unknown reason? I have no.
So I take it that you want to duel me?
So sorry, Edward. Now you know how I feel. Enjoy.
Would you look at that? This is way entertaining than dueling. It's really nice not only seeing the buildings be on fire, but also hearing people scream. Huh? Got a message from Dartha telling me to head back to Las Vegas to meet him and his friend Edward? I was just there like 10 hours ago. Well, took away my fun. Hopefully this won't take too long so I can be able to see more buildings be on fire.
Alright, I'll take you on. Let's do this. If you don't mind, I like to take the first move. I'll start out by normal summoning Chamber Dragon Maid. I'll use her ability to be able to add from my deck to my hand my Dragon Maid changeover.
Do an error. Cards do not relate to the Silver Calcos.
Hey, now you know how I feel when this thing over here scanned me and I had to steal for a counter.
Dartha Blade, do us a favor.
Shut up!
Wow, someone's so salty. Anyways, I'm going to activate Dragon Maid changeover. I'm going to use the Fuse, Chamber Dragon Maid, and Power Dragon Maid from my hand, so that way I can fusion summon House Dragon Maid. I have nothing to do, so I'll end my turn.
Commencing draw. Normal summon. Neospace Connector. Use the effect to be able to special summon Elemental Hero Neos in defense mode. Turn over.
My turn. Draw. I normal summon Kitchen Dragon Maid, and I'll use her ability to be able to add from my deck to my hand Dragon Maid Tenic. However, I have to send from my hand to the graveyard a Dragon Maid, such as Dragon Maid Ernest. Next, I'm going to activate Change Order's back to my graveyard. I'm able to return both it and my kitchen back to the hand. Because a Dragon Maid monster was returned to the hand, House Dragon Maid's effect activates, which destroys your Elder Hero Neos. Hope your circuit is ready for this, because I'm about to activate Monster Reborn, and I'm going to use it to get back the monster that was just destroyed. Let's battle. Elder Hero Neos, attack Neospace Connector. Now, House Dragon Maid, it's your turn to attack. Well, that's all for now. Your move.
Commencing draw. Normal summon. Second Neospace Connector. Use the effect to build a special summon in defense mode. Elder Hero Neos. Next, activate spell card. Polymerization. Use it to fuse Elemental Hero Neos with Neospace and Dark Panther from my hand. Fusion summon Elder Hero Brave Neos. Activate field spell Neospace. Entering battle phase, Elder Hero Brave Neos. Attack Elder Hero Neos.
Not Neos.
Activating Brave Neos' special ability. Because it destroyed a monster in battle, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand a card that simply lists Elder Hero Neos, such as Neos Fusion. Going to main phase 2. Activating spell card. Neos Fusion. Use it to build a fuse. From my deck, Alade Hero Neos and Neospatian Grand Mole Fusion Summon. Alade Hero Grand Neos. Activating Grand Neos' special ability, targeting House Dragon Maid to return to the extra deck.
That's unfortunate.
Activating Neospace Connector's ability, sacrificing itself to be able to special summon from the graveyard Alta-Hero Neos in defense mode. Setting a card face down. Turn over.
Alright, here I go. My move. See what I can do with this hand. Nothing much. Looks like the only thing I can do is set a monster and activate the continuous spell Gingerbread House. That's all for now.
Commencing draw.
Since we're at your standby phase, Gingerbread House's effect activates. Your monsters is about to get a nice little boost. Even though the downside, your monsters get attack points, however, there's a price. If your monsters have attack points who are 2,500 more, they're destroyed, and then I receive 600 life points for each one.
Not quite. Due to Neos Fusion's effect in my graveyard, if a Neos Fusion monster would be destroyed, I can banish it instead. However, Alta-Hero Neos is destroyed mode. Setting a card face down. Activate reverse card. Next. To be able to special summon from the graveyard Alta-Hero Neos. Neospatian Dark Panther. And Neospatian Grand Mole.
I don't like where this is going.
Activating Grand Neos' special ability, targeting House Dragon Maid to return to the extra deck.
I am starting to really not...
Entering battle phase. Alta-Hero Brave Neos and Alta-Hero Grand Neos. Attack directly. Going to main phase 2. System checking. No compute. Turn over.
Alright, it all comes down to this on my last draw. Hopefully I can be able to turn things around. If I don't draw the right card, I'll lose, and I don't even want to know what will happen to me and Dartha. Here we go. It's my turn. I draw! Perfect. I normal summon Kitchen Dragon Maid and use the ability to be able to add from my deck to my hand my second Dragon Maid Tenek. However, I have to send a Dragon Maid monster from my hand to the graveyard, such as Nurse Dragon Maid. Now's the time to enter the battle phase. I plan to not attack one of your monsters with my Kitchen Dragon Maid. I have something else in mind, because I'm about to activate her special ability. You see, by returning her from my field to my hand, I can special summon a level 8 Dragon Maid monster from my hand or graveyard. And luckily, I do have one. So come to the field. Dragon Maid Tenek. Now, Dragon Maid Tenek, attack Alta-Hero Grand Neos.
Does not compute. Why are you attacking Alta-Hero Great Neos with attack points greater than your monster?
I'm glad you asked. It would be silly of me having my monster with not enough attack points to be able to destroy a monster like Grand Neos if it weren't for me having the card from my hand. Go, Dragon Maid Tenek! You see, by sending it from my hand to the graveyard, my monster is about to get a nice little boost, which makes it strong enough to be able to take down your Grand Neos. Now we're at the end of the battle phase. Tenek's ability activates, so it returns to my hand, and then Kitchen comes back. Now I'm gonna play Dragon Maid Changeover. I'm gonna use the fuse Kitchen and Tenek. So that way I can fusion summon Dragon Maid Shao. Next, I'll lay one card face down and end my turn.
Commencing draw.
Since we're once again at your standby phase, Gingerbread House effect activates. Your monsters are about to not only get attack points, but if they happen to have 2,500 more attack points, they're destroyed. And I receive 600 life points for each one.
Plan A failure. Plan B begin. Activating spell card. Miracle Fusion. Banishing from the graveyard. Anti-Hero Neos. Neospatian Dark Panther. Neospatian Grand Mole. Anti-Hero Brave Neos. And Anti-Hero Grand Neos. Fusion Summon. Anti-Hero Divine Neos.
I don't think so. Reverse card open. Solemn Judgment. By paying half my life points, I can negate the summon of your monster and destroy it.
Plan B error. System check. No compute. Turn over.
Looks like it's my turn again. And for your downfall. Now, Dragon Maid Shao, attack him directly. End this.
Game over.
You won. What I do with him is give it for free. I got my fuck kid. Yeah. I'm upgrading that to upgrade that for you.
Stupid. Just because the monster is weak doesn't mean they are.
It's really unfortunate that the drone commander lost to Agliar, aka the Dark Prince, in a duel. It's weird that the system isn't picking up any source power of the Super Calcos, neither from Edward or Dartha. Perhaps I'll have to push him to the limits. Luckily, I know just the one to do it. Hopefully, the person I have in mind will be able to take care of the job.
I can't believe that drone duel was hard. I'm surprised we were sneaking into the headquarters.
No one's seen us.
Yeah. What's that?
I don't know. Where's all the employees and Ivan at? Hey, this one lab didn't actually burn down.
Let's see. How do we get this thing to work?
Identification, please.
What?
Press buttons in voice code?
What?
Voice key confirmed. Welcome Edward and Dartha Blade.
That was us?
Seems like it.
Present secondary passcode. Access denied. Access denied.
Got it. G times 4.
Access granted.
Wait, IG times 4 is a password?
Yeah, when you started it, it seems like.
Cool!
Playing last video.
Edward, Dartha, if you guys are seeing this message, know that I'm taking every precaution right now to make sure that the mysterious being doesn't track us down and end us like he's planning on doing. Because so far, what we've done has been part of his plan. He's been using us, been manipulating us the whole time. And the sad thing is, he's me from an alternate time, explaining to you guys all of the details that I found out. But all we've done has been really for nothing. He's been using us as like pawns in his little plan to make our world into his perfect. That everything I'm doing right now will stop him in his tracks. I'm gonna be going away for a while, so I can't really help you guys out. Come back, I'll have the Dragon Priest powers for you. I don't know how I'm doing that, but I got some clues on maybe being able to give the powers back to you. Until then, stay safe.
So that means every duel, every fight, every match, every person, every evil person, put it this way, we done was because of him?
So he's been behind it the whole time.
Cyber Hunter, what's the job?
This is Zarkum. I have a special assignment for you.
An assignment? It depends. How much you're paying.
I will pay you $30,000 if you can find these two subjects who are known as the Dark Prince.
Dark Princess. If with that kind of money, you must have quite a bounty for you. Alright, I'll take the job.
Look, there's someone right there already can see you.
Oh, never mind. Don't do what I'm doing.
So anyways, who are you?
I'm a hunter of cybers.
So you're a cyber hunter, I take it.
You catch on quick, or such small prey. It won't be long before the pieces are placed. After all, I was able to acquire one of the pieces.
Galaxy Robo Galaxy Destroyer will attack your... I'm gonna do overkill attack on you. I'll activate both my limit removals.
I underestimate you. But next time will be a different story! Hello, Ivan Kumo. I see that you are seeking Dragon Priest powers in hope to help your friend Edward Aguilar defeat your alter ego. Unfortunately, he is not permitted to obtain this Dragon Priest power. Why? That's for me to know and for you to find out.
You want to play that game, do you?
You dare challenge me to a duel? You'll regret this.
I wonder where your former kind of brother Ivan is.
Ah, who cares where he is?
Dartha, I'll go this way and you want to go this way. We'll see who this path goes. Hopefully it'll let me know.
Okay. What the?
This is quite a long tunnel. Part of me feels like that me and Dartha should have stick together instead of going two separate ways. Hopefully he'll be alright. Well, only way to find out is to meet him at the end of the tunnel. But then again, he might find something interesting. He'll have to let me know.
Where am I?
Hello, Dartha Blade, former friend of Edward. We meet at last.
Who the heck are you? And why am I here?
Who I am should be obvious, as what others call me, the mysterious being. I brought you here so we can have a little chat. You know, it was nice that in the beginning you were champion and you had everything, like fans adoring you. But when Edward came along, he took that all away. How does it feel to be humiliated by your so-called friend, where instead of you being friends with him, you could have had more? So here's the cheese. You can obtain something beyond your imagination and be able to take everything away that Edward has, or not be able to use this deck against Edward, continue your losing streak, and get to a point that duelists will not want you to duel ever again. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. Choice. Choice.
You know what? Fine. I'll take the deal, yes.
Dartha, so I'm so happy you made it. Wait, what's up with that new duel disc? Something's not right.
It's time we settle our score.
We don't have time for this. We have to find
Oh, don't worry. We got plenty of time. We need to finally take your championship, get my name back, and destroy you for the final last.
Guess I had no choice. Alright, I'll accept your challenge.
Now on to phase 2.
Since I know obviously you want me to go first, I'd be happy to. I'll start out by normal summoning Chamber Dragon Maid. I'll use her ability to be able to add from my deck to my hand. Dragon Maid Changeover, and I'll activate it right away, and I'll use this to fuse Chamber Dragon Maid and Dragon Maid Ernest, so that way I can fusion summon Dragon Maid Xiao. Next, I'll lay one card face down and end my turn.
I draw. So, first off, I'm gonna play this on my turn. I'm gonna play 1 day apiece.
Not so fast. I activate Dragon Maid Xiao's ability. You see, when you activate a card or effect, I can return her back to my extra deck, and by doing so, your effect is negated. But in exchange, I can replace her with House Dragon Maid.
So, I'm activating out Numeron Walls effect. Since he's in my hand, I can discard him to automatically activate from my deck, which you can't negate now because you already used your monster's effect. My Numeron Networks of Beelfell from my deck. Numeron card from my deck to the graveyard, which I'll send my Numeron call into my graveyard. Oh, so I sent my own spell from the graveyard. Oh no, right? Not really. Thanks to my field spells effect. Because I sent a card that has Numeron in its name, as long as it is, you can automatically activate its effect, which basically allows me to summon 4 monsters from my extra deck, even though I have no monsters in my field to use them.
Wait, come again? Did you just say 4 monsters?
Give yourself for the biggest beatdown of your life.
No way! You summoned 4 monsters at once? Well, too bad they don't have enough attack points to take down my monster.
Just monsters look weak and they don't look like they're going to do anything. Oh no! I can't gain their abilities because they have no overlay units, but guess what? My field spell card makes me where I don't need to use overlay units on my monsters. Basically means I can use their effects as much as I need to without over detaching anything from them. So guess what? Due to my monster's abilities, thanks to their effects, I can gain attack points from their abilities.
What are you doing? Your monster's attack point is not enough to take down my monster.
Because due to their abilities when they battle...
Cool.
Yeah, but you're still going to be taking damage.
Cool.
Good thing I have this card in my hand, Dragon Maid Tenic. You see, by discarding this card from my hand to the graveyard, I can be able to have my House Dragon Maid gain 2,000 attack points for this turn only.
Stronger.
So, now, Numeron...
I can't believe Dartha Blade sacrificed his own life points just to power up his monsters.
Cool.
Reveal face down card. Defense draw. Instead of me taking battle damage, I can draw 1 card. Barely survived.
I'm gonna end up doing this. You think these are worse? Wait until I summon this card to the field, little punk. Chaos 1, Numeron, Chaos Gate, Dunya. That's not all. My monster's effect instantly hits when it hits the field.
I see what you're trying to do, but unfortunately, it won't work. I'll send from my hand to the graveyard Effect Veiler. By doing so, your monster effects are negated for this turn only.
Wait, 1 face down. All 3 of these get banished to my advantage.
Looks like it's my turn now. Perfect. I normal summon Nurse Dragon Maid. I'll use her ability to be able to bring back from my graveyard Chamber Dragon Maid. Through her ability, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand Dragon Maid Hospitality. Due to change of respect my graveyard, I can return both it and Nurse to my hand. But that's not all. I'm going to play Dragon Maid Changeover to be able to fuse my Nurse and Powler, so that way I can fusion summon, not Shell, I summon Alice in Mine. Come on out, House Dragon Maid. Now I'm going to play Dragon Maid Hospitality, and I'll use this to be able to bring back from my graveyard my Dragon Maid Ernest. Now I'll create my circuit. The second edition is 2 monsters, so I'll use Ernest and Chamber, second place at the Link Arrows. I Link summon Link 2 Akashic Magician. Let's battle. House Dragon Maid, attack Chaos Gate Shunya. Now Akashic Magician, attack him directly. Alright, let's go to...
Evenly matched.
No.
Well, obviously I'm going to have to give up my Akashic Magician, which is fine. I had nothing else to do. I end my turn.
Well, guess I'll die.
Draw. I play High Desires. 2 face downs. Then I shall end my...
Looks like it all comes down to this. Here I go. It's my turn. I draw. Not bad. I'll activate Monster Reborn. I'll use this to get back from my graveyard Chamber Dragon Maid. I won't use her ability, but I will use Changeover effect in my graveyard. You see, I can return both it and Chamber back to my hand. Now, I would use House Dragon Maid, but I have an Alice in mind. I'm going to activate changeover to fuse my chamber and my house, so that way I can fusion summon once again Dragon Maid Shao. Let's end this. Dragon Maid Shao, attack him directly.
Since you're attacking me directly, I can activate a monster effect from my hand. Scat Fire and Spear Throw, which basically means I can negate one of your attacks.
Unfortunately, Dartha, you triggered Shao's ability. You see, like before, you activate a card effect, Shao goes back to my extra deck, your effect's negated, in exchange, House Dragon Maid gets replaced. And since it's still my battle phase, and since House is a brand new monster and hasn't attacked, I can just have my house freely attack you directly. Let's end this.
Now, DC, Dartha, come back to your senses. The mysterious being had influenced you.
That was really unfortunate. Dartha was my only chance of stopping Edward. Well, I guess it's time for plan B. And hopefully I'll be able to find this specific item that is hidden within the abyss.
It's been 3 days we can't find that item.
Yeah, well, I wonder where he's been. It's been a while. Ivan? The heck? Where you been? You're looking all over for you. Edward, Dartha. She's had a duel with Isaac. The heck is Isaac? It's my dark counterpart.
That was so much walking. Please tell me when we're there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I still have ways to go. How long is this trip anyway?
You know, I'm really glad you're here, Icon. You see, the mysterious being...
Not me.
Cyber Hunter, you again, what do you want? What do you want me for?
We're back!
Wait, where am I doing? Oh, come on. You think I gotta do it?
I'm gonna start off with Sword of Revealing Light.
Sounds like Dartha needs to buy some time. Hopefully he will turn things around before the swords run out.
Next, I'm gonna play 2 face downs. Next, I'm gonna summon out my Makia Gear Frame. Due to his ability, if I normal summon him, I can add 1 monster as long as it's not him that I can summon back from my deck to my hand. Yeah, I'll just end on that.
Let's take a trip too. Paradise. I search my deck for any evil eye card.
Now-
Yugioh. Search my deck for any evil eye card.
Evil Eye didn't use that in his last duel with Dartha. Seems like he changed his deck because it showed that he's willing to not hold back.
Evil eye to me. And equip it to Yugioh.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I activate the quick place spell. Evil eye of confrontation. While normally, I could just simply destroy your sword to revealing light. But while I have the evil eye of Celine on my field, I can instead banish it.
Dang it! Well, there goes protecting myself.
Fun does not stop there. At the cost of 500 life points, Yugioh's attack and defense points increased by 500! All special summon Basilisk in defense mode. Now Basilisk effect activates. Once per turn, I can send an evil eye spell attack card from my deck to the graveyard. I send away Evil Eye Volcanio. I activate Evil Eye Volcanio's effect from the graveyard.
by banishing Yugioh and discarding an Evil Eye card. I can search my deck for an Evil Eye spell or trap card and add it to my hand. I activate the spell card, Evil Eye Repose. I could banish the Evil Eye card from my graveyard to draw one card. Yugioh! Attack his monster!
I'm playing my Scatfire Scarecrow against your attack and my monster list.
I end my turn.
Interesting duels that I can duel against with my skill level. I'm playing out my second Mechia Gear Frame. Uses ability once again.
I don't think I activate Ash Blossom. Evil Eye defeat! As normally, I would have to choose one of your monsters to return to your hand. But with Evil Eye and Celine on my field, both of your monsters return to your hand. Sergio's power grows.
I use Mechia Fortress effect. Since he's in my hand, I can get rid of monsters equal to his level, or I can get rid of him. Now, you think your monster's all powerful?
My Sergio has a quick effect. Quick return! I can target your special summon monster and instantly crush it.
You do realize, even with your monster's special ability, my monster has 2 abilities into 1. Thanks to you, since you already used your effect, my monster hits the graveyard, instantly pops and destroys your monster, and he goes to the graveyard. So say goodbye to your 3100. Your guy negates that too.
Nice! With Yugioh out of the way, Cyber Hunter will have nothing else. Wait, what's he up to?
The Evil Eye Celine protects many things. While Yugioh is equipped with Celine, he cannot be destroyed by your card effect or by battle.
And
I draw. Let's bring out another Basilisk onto the field. Basilisk's effect. It's direct.
I'm playing Karibo.
I end it.
I draw. Mechia for storage. So can't allow me to special summon anything. I guess I'll end with a face down.
Sergio will attack.
It's gonna screw me over, but I really don't care. I was gonna do this for the other guy, but no, he had to get rid of him with that stupid Evil Eyes effect. Screw it. Oh, since your monster's all big, bad, and powerful, yes, I can't target, destroy, and all that, but guess what? I'm activating both my face down cards just for you. So, I reveal both my little removals on my monster.
With Evil Eye Retribution, I will negate one of your effects and increase its power. What's immortal like you? What I do with a sword?
You know, just this.
It's a shame that Edward and Dartha have fallen into the mysterious being's trap. They'll have to find a way to get out of it, for I cannot interfere. Even though that it would be nice to be able to share some Dragon Priest power to Edward, but he has it within him. He just needs to tap into it. And it's for him to figure it out himself. Ivan tried to beat me in a duel, but he failed miserably and is on his way to hopefully find where Mysterious Being is hiding.
I am getting really frustrated. Dartha told me to meet at the exact coordinates I was there, but he didn't show up. I decided to scan through the cities to see he might be somewhere else, but it seemed like he isn't around. What a waste of time. I even tried to find someone to duel, but there isn't anyone in the streets. Huh? Oh, Dartha sent me another message and telling me to go to the exact coordinates to take care of this so-called mysterious being?
Why should I take care of him? Even though that heroes are meant to save the world, not destroy. But I do. But then again, this witch has been missing for a long while, so maybe the mysterious being is behind all this. If that's the case, then I guess I can help for once, and then I won't be helping anymore.
Hey, asshole! You're gonna pay for scrapping those drones. Prepare to duel, or else are you a pussy?
You picked the wrong day to mess with me.
No, what are you doing? I don't feel well. I didn't think you were this strong.
I feel better. Alright, let's go and take care of this mysterious being.
So you're telling me that I should wait here until further notice. Alright. Will do. Bye. Something's not right. This isn't Ivan I know. He usually wants us to go together, not have me wait here until further notice. Why would he tell me these things?
Perhaps I can answer that for you.
Huh? Dragon Priest? I thought you went to the afterlife.
We may be gone physically, but part of us lives within you, and that's because you hold Dragon Priest powers.
I see.
Your friends have fought your battles along your side, except for Dartha originally. That's because he was brainwashed by Aizen, who's also known as the mysterious being. Aizen is from an alternate timeline, and that is why he looks similar like your friend Ivan.
Huh. Well, that explains why he looks similar like my friend Ivan. I'm not sure where to find him and where to start.
You have what you need. Let the Dragon Priest powers guide you, and you will find what you're looking for.
If that's true, then I'll try to use my Dragon Priest powers to locate this Aizen, also known as Mysterious Being. Hopefully I'm not too late before my friends get there.
Me and the other previous Dragon Priests wish you luck.
Just to let you know, Edward, we may not be here to support you physically, but inside we are. The fate of the world rests on your shoulders. Even though that I once too wanted this world to burn because of my vengeance. But I learned from my mistakes. And now I want you to not make the same mistake as I did.
Get some rest, Tahiva. You'll need to reserve your energy to power up my machine, to create a perfect utopia. Even though that you went all out against me in a duel, but unfortunately, it was enough. Don't think I forgot that you failed me twice. First time was when Dartha stopped you from assassination. The second time was when Okura headquarters turned you into a cyborg, even though that you were a good servant to Hiva. But all good things must come to an end.
So this is where the mysterious being lives, also known as Aizen. Looks very futuristic to me, but it'll be more pleasure of taking it down.
Let's end this. Now, the arrival, Cybers, Agnister, attack, access code talker, end this. Go, ultimate attribution.
I can't believe that you're strong. Huh? Oh, you must be Edward Yugioh. It's nice to meet you, finally. You probably know me already as Vori. Do me a favor. Kick this person's ass.
No! I was too late. So you must be Mysterious Being. Or I should call you Aizen.
Ah, if it isn't Edward Yugioh, we meet at last. Unfortunately, you're too late. Your friend's energy has been drained by the machine. It'll put it into good use.
So that's what this is all about? Sacrificing my friends for your selfish gain and trying to create a perfect world? Do you even care about those that you hurt?
I honestly don't even care about the ones in this universe. But in my universe, that's a different story. I'd be happy to show you what my universe is like.
Show me? But how?
Look up. My timeline was beautiful until it was all in ruins thanks to your ice cards. I couldn't stand seeing everything in ruins, so that's when I decided to travel to a different timeline in hopes to be able to prevent this calamity.
This is unbelievable. It seemed and felt so real.
So you see, I'm not trying to destroy this timeline, I'm trying to save it.
I'm sorry that there was catastrophe in your timeline, but that does not mean that you need to cause the same problem here in this timeline. All the things that you threw at me, my friends, not only helped us stand together, but also stronger. It seemed like we were ready to handle anything you threw at us. Well, that all ends here and now. In other words, your terror is about to end.
It seems like that we're on different paths. Where I cannot allow you to interfere in my plan of creating a perfect utopia. I plan to erase you from this timeline. Just like that, you erase your darker half. I plan to go full force using the time mask. It took me centuries to get this. I've used this to send my followers back in time to be able to change things around. Like, one of them was sent to the timeline of killing your future wife. But unfortunately, that all failed. Now let's see how you can handle the power of the time mask. Feels good. Now prepare for a brutal beatdown, Edward Yugioh.
The time mask? I heard stories about it. I didn't think it was real.
Don't think I forgot to mention that I also plan to erase the timeline of when the Dragon Priests obtained their ice cards, making sure that the ice cards never existed.
Well, here goes nothing. See if I can get everything I got. Let's do this.
I'll be taking the first move, and I'll start off by placing the pendulum zones. Scale 1, DD7 Corvus, and Scale 5, DD Abyss King Ragnarok. I'm allowed to summon monsters between 2 to 4 at the same time. With the pendulum scale set, I'm now going to pendulum summon. So come forth. DD Overalls, and DD Borperment. Due to Borperment's ability, I can have Overalls level decreases level by 1. So now I tune my level 3 DD Overalls with my DD Borperment so that I can synchro summon DDD Ghost King Alexander. Next, I normal summon DD7 Capital into my field. Thanks to the ability, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand, Dark Contract with the Gate. Due to Gus King Alexander's ability, because I summon another DD monster, except during the damage step, I'm allowed to bring back a DD monster in my graveyard. So return to the field, DD Baphomet. I'll use DD Baphomet's ability, so I can be able to have Kepler's level become the same level as Baphomet. And now I overlay my Baphomet with a Kepler. With these two monsters, I build the overlay network and XC summon DDD, Wave King Caesar. I'll follow up by activating the continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Gate. This allows me to be able to add from my deck to my hand, DDD, Chaos King Apocalypse. With that, I end my turn.
Not bad, I say. Here we go. My move.
Hold it right there. I use the effect from my hand. Chaos King Apocalypse. You see, I can target 2 spell trap cards in my field, such as 7 Corvus and my Dark Contract the Gate. By doing so, these cards are destroyed, but in exchange, my DDD Chaos King Apocalypse comes to the field.
I'll start by normal summoning Summoner Monk in attack mode. On its ability, it goes in defense mode. Now like that, I'm going to use this other effect to be able to send a spell card from my hand to the graveyard, so that way I can spell summon a level 4 monster from my deck, such as Reaction Slime. Let's see, now I could XC summon, but I best build some defenses. I'm going to use Reaction Slime's effect to be able to create 2 tokens. Now I'm going to set a card face down and end my turn.
My move. Oh, this will do later. But for now, Ghost King Alexander, attack! Wave King Caesar, it's your turn to attack. Now, Chaos King Apocalypse, attack! With that, I'll end my turn.
During your end phase, I'll activate the face down card Metal Reflect Slime. The nice part is that it's both a trap and a monster, so it comes to my field in defense mode. Now it's my turn. I'll begin by tributing your 3 monsters so I can give you this card, Winged Dragon Raw Spear Mode. Next, I'll activate the continuous spell Volume Revelation. I'll use the effect to build a send from my hand to the graveyard, the Winged Dragon Raw. By doing so, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand, Monster Reborn. Now, since you've been watching Me and My Friends from the very beginning and know our tactics, but I'm planning to do one of the tactics that Dartha likes doing. You know how he likes using Hunting Hound to be able to instant polymerization? Well, I'm going to do that same thing. Except this time, I'm going to sacrifice my Metal Reflect Sign so that way I can be able to specify from my extra deck, Egyptian God Slime. With that, I'll end my turn with 1 card face down.
My move. I'll send from my hand to the graveyard DD7 Newton. You see, by doing so, I can be able to get from my graveyard back to my hand, Dark Contract with the Gate. And I'm about to play it right away. So I can be able to add from my deck to my hand, DD Night Howl. And I'll summon to the field. Use the ability I can bring back a DD monster in my graveyard except itself. So return to the field, DD Baphomet. Due to my Dragon's ability, I can be able to bring back a DD monster in my graveyard. But, in return, battle damage you take this turn is half, and plus I take 1,000 damage. That won't matter, because I'm bringing back my DD, the 7 Kepler to the field. It may cost me life points, but it'll be worth it. Due to Kepler's ability, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand, Dark Contract with the Swamp King, and I'm about to play it right away, which allows me to fusion summon a fusion monster using monsters from my hand or field as fusion materials. But if I happen to summon a DD fusion monster, I can also use monsters in my graveyard. So I'll fuse from my graveyard DDD, Wave King Caesar, and DDD, Gus King Alexander. So that way I can fusion summon DDD. Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. And I'll use the ability to be able to destroy your monster.
Not my monster.
I tune level 4 DD Night Howl with my level 4 DD Buffermat so I can synchro summon DDD Cursed King Siegfried. Let's battle. DDD Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. Attack.
I activate the face down card Enchanted Javelin. This allows me to gain life points equal to your monster's attack points, and then battle damage is then commenced.
That would work if it weren't for Cursed King Siegfried's ability. You see, once per turn, during either turn, I can be able to negate the activation of a spell and track card and destroy it. So your javelin is useless at this point, which means my Super Doom King Purple Armageddon will continue its attack.
That's completely useless.
Huh, no matter. I'll just have Cursed King Siegfried.
Even though I took battle damage, I can be able to use the effect from my hand, Guardian Slime. You see, when I take battle damage from you, I can be able to summon this to my field, but I'll bring in defense mode.
Clever, Edward. I didn't expect that. Well, going to main phase 2, I'll set a card face down and end my turn.
Since we're at the end phase, the Winged Dragon and Raw Spear mode comes to my field. Now for my turn. I'll start by sacrificing Spear mode, so that way I can summon out the Winged Dragon and Raw. Because I summon a Winged Dragon Raw by the effect of Spear Mode, its attack points automatically become 4,000. Not only that, I'm about to activate the Winged Dragon Raw's effect, which allows me to give up 1,000 life points that would be able to destroy a monster. So let's take care of that Super Doom King Purple Armageddon.
Due to DDD Super Doom King Purple Armageddon's ability, because it's destroyed in the monster zone, I can place it in the pendulum zone instead of going to face up my extra deck.
Don't think I'll stop there, because I'm using the Winged Dragon Raw's effect again to be able to this time destroy Cursed King Siegfried. Next, I'm going to play Pot of Desires, which allows me to banish the top 10 cards of my deck face down. I can then draw 2 cards. That's not all. I'm going to set a card face down, and I'm going to activate that card, such as Sun God Unification. You see, I can activate it since I control the Winged Dragon Raw. Not only that, I will use the effect to be able to give it all but 100 life points, and the rest goes to Raw. Next, I'll play Monster Born, and I'll use it to get back from my graveyard Egyptian God Slime. Now, I'll sacrifice Guardian Slime, so that way I can be able to summon out my second Egyptian God Slime. Due to Guardian Slime's ability, because it was sent from my field to the graveyard, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand a spell track card that simply lists the Winged Dragon Raw. I have just the one, Blaze Cannon. Now to be to play it right away. This card gives the Winged Dragon Raw 2 separate abilities. One of them is unaffected by effects. Second, I'm going to demonstrate right away. Now, the Winged Dragon Raw is time to attack, and since attacking, I can be able to sacrifice my Agent God Slimes to be able to give the rest to the Winged Dragon Raw.
That's if I allow you to beat me that easily. Reverse card open. Contract Laundry. This allows me to destroy all the dark contracts on my field, such as my gate and my Swamp King. By doing so, I not only do I get to draw a card for each one, I also gain life points. Because I destroyed 2, that's 2 cards for me, and additional 2,000 life points. Good thing I got those life points.
So close! Alright, going to main phase 2. I'll use Sun God Unification's ability to be able to tribute my Winged Dragon Raw to be able to gain life points equal to its attack points. I have done stuff to play, so I'll end my turn.
Looks like it's my turn. I play Pot of Desires. By banishing the top 10 cards of my deck face down, I can be able to draw 2 cards. That's not all you should worry about, because I'm about to play Mind Control to see control of your Magician God Slime. Next, I play Monster Reborn and use this to get back from my graveyard DDD, Cursed King Siegfried. I'll follow that by normal summoning DD Lamia to the field. Now, I'm about to create my circuit. The summon condition is 2 monsters as long as they different names. So use Lamia and the Egyptian God Slime to place at the link arrows. I link summon Link 2 Nightmare Phoenix. I won't use this ability. I have something else in mind. I'll use Lamia's ability to be able to send Ragnarok in my Pendulum Zone to the graveyard, so that way she comes back to the field. Battle. DDD, Cursed King Siegfried, DD Lamia, and Nightmare Phoenix. Attack him directly. Going to main phase 2. I will once again create my circuit. The summon condition is 2 more effect monsters. So I'll use my Nightmare Phoenix, DD Lamia, and DDD Cursed King Siegfried to place at the link arrows. I link summon Link 4 Firewall Dragon.
What? Firewall Dragon? I thought I wouldn't see it again. But how did you revive it?
It's quite simple. That's because I yield Firewall Dragon and your soul friend Ivan Kuma was not able to restore the card's glory because there can only be 1 Firewall Dragon. Now, enough talk. Let's finish this, shall we? I have my turn with 1 card face down.
Well, it'll come down to this. I better draw the right card. If not, it's over. Here we go. It's my turn. I draw! This will do. I'll use Millennium Revelation's ability to be able to send from my hand to graveyard Immortal Phoenix. By doing so, I can be able to get from my graveyard back to my hand Monster Reborn. Now I'm about to use Millennium Revelation's artifact. You see, by sending itself and Monster Reborn from my hand to graveyard, I can be able to get back from my graveyard the Winged Dragon Raw. I know what you're thinking. I can't do that because the Winged Dragon Raw's ability makes it so I can't spell to summon it. Well, thanks to Millennium Revelation's artifact, I can be able to ignore any subcondition that the Winged Dragon Raw has. So that means I can bring back the Winged Dragon Raw with Monster Reborn. Even though my monster has no attack points, but it'll be worth it. Now, the Winged Dragon Raw, attack Firewall Dragon! Like I said earlier, it'll be worth it, and it's about to here and now. Now, even though I took a lot of damage, but thanks to the card I said earlier, because the Winged Dragon Raw in my field happens to be destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I can have the Winged Dragon Raw take on a new form, such as Winged Dragon Raw Immortal Phoenix. Now prepare to feel the Wrath of Ra. In this form, the Winged Dragon Raw is unaffected by any of your effects. So let's end this. The Winged Dragon Raw Immortal Phoenix. Attack Firewall Dragon, end this!
I have to admit, you fought pretty well, but not good enough. I will create my perfect utopia, and there'll be nothing you do to stop me, thanks to my face down card, Dimension Wall. You see, battle damage I would take is inflicted to you instead.
What? No!
At long last, my perfect utopia will be complete. The future is saved. And it's all thanks to you.
Me? What did I do?
Well, you see, if you had brought back my cursed King Siegfried earlier, you would have won the duel, but you chose not to, just because you don't like using your opponent's cards against him. Have you ever learned that from somebody else? Oh wait, you haven't.
Wait, did he say if? Yes, of course. But me and my friends made a commitment that we wouldn't time travel anymore because it's too risky. But I don't have any other choice. I have to be given a second chance. Even though that I haven't used this Dragon Priest power for a long while, but hopefully it'll be enough to be able to rewind to the exact moment to when I can be able to change things around. Well, here comes nothing.
I will not allow it. I will use the power of my time mask to prevent you.
He's too strong.
My time mask is far greater than your Dragon Priest powers.
All the things that you threw at me, my friends, only helped us stand together. So basically, you've been helping us out. And I'm about to use that against you.
What? No!
Alright, we're back at right where we were. Alright, let's see. Right, of course, this is what I have to do. I play Monster Reborn, and I'm use this to get back from either of our graveyard. Now, I would bring back Agent God Slime, but I have something else in mind. I'm taking something from your graveyard, such as Cursed King Siegfried. Now, sacrifice Guardian Slime to be able to bring out my second Agent God Slime. Due to Guardian Slime's ability, because it was sent from my field graveyard, I can be able to add from my deck to my hand a spell track card that simply lists the Winged Dragon Raw. And I know just the one. Blaze Cannon. Now to be able to enter the battle phase. Cursed King Siegfried. Attack him directly. Now to play this card. Blaze Cannon. And I'm about to have the Winged Dragon Raw gain 2 separate abilities. One of which is unaffected by any of your effects. Second, I'm about to sacrifice my Agent God Slime to be able to give the rest to Raw. Now, the Winged Dragon Raw. Attack him directly.
That's if I allow you to beat me that easily. Reverse card open. Contract laundering. This allows me to destroy all the dark contracts on my field.
Well, you know how you negated my Enchanted Javelin by your Cursed King Siegfried not so long ago? Well, 2 can play this game because I'm about to use Cursed King Siegfried's ability to be able to negate the activation of your track card. That's game. Your terror ends here and now, Aizen.
This can't be. I'm supposed to create a perfect utopia. Now it all fade away. Don't think you've won, Edward. Remember this. Things won't be the same.
I can't believe that I won, even though that me and my friends totally... I can't believe that I was able to save the future twice, as it say. I know that I shouldn't time travel, but it was the only way. Huh? It looks like Sabrina went back to her old timeline to see her girlfriend again. Now that everything's set, wonder what to do next.